right?
True.
So, I mean, obviously they may have some tougher matches coming up, but...
I mean, the final, the fourth spot could be between these two teams.
Yeah,
so,
I imagine it would be.
It very well could be. I mean, I know we still have this week in crossplay.
Yeah.
So, what, 4 or 5 matches?
7.
7?
This
I'm good,
one,
bro.
2 more, and then 4. So
You're 15, you know, like, you gotta train
four.
yourself
4
first.
crossplay.
Oh, it is?
It's
Okay.
4, no matter.
Oh, that's right. There's 8 within that.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay. I was thinking 3 and 4 split like we have within the regular division. Well, we see both snipers not able to hit their shots in the opening moments of this round 1. Pharaoh is getting pushed, and Pharaoh is in trouble, but the help now comes in. They're able to pick up the edge and keep that push at bay, but as the repeat comes in from Pharaoh, Nolson gets the first blood behind his Maddox.
And well, what do we always talk about when teams with subs or teams with newly formed rosters? If you're going to struggle in a game mode, it's typically search and destroy. It takes a lot of repetitions for those small things to get on the same page. I think Envy is going through it. As we know, they're 0-5 in the last 5 search and destroys they've played. Well, for Splyce, you know, everything's sort of against them right now, but a clean round 1 opening with that first blood from Nolson.
Yeah, it's got to feel good if you're Nolson. You get 2 kills in the round. You're able to secure that first round victory, but well, he enjoyed a pretty good start. And
well, and again, I mean, well, he got here last night at 11 p.m. Like,
is that when he got in, really?
Yeah, I think that's what they said on the desk. Like, they got in very, very late, so you obviously didn't listen to your analyst, but...
I'm not a good listener, Joe.
Yeah. They probably got here as early as possible, and they're not going to scrim search, right? They're just going to scrim respawn, try to get on the same page.
He probably feels like he's on a different planet right now with the jet lag if he got in at 11.
Well, at least he got to go to bed as soon as he got in.
I guess that's true. It's never as bad coming this way. I feel like it's going out that way. Nolson now with the Paladin out. Whoop, goes for the shot, but this time Pharaoh gets his vengeance. So it was, what, a Nolson first blood and a Pharaoh in round 1, a Pharaoh first blood and a Nolson in round 2. As these guys can't avoid
Listen, guys, Kingo Kenny's my boy.
Behind that, Splyce take a lot of map positioning.
He's just a little young, dude.
They know the push is towards this B side, and they just take middle of the map. They're able to find extras.
Why don't I put wagers on CMG? Because I don't like S&D wagers, man.
And that's all dead. 2 rounds in a row for Splyce.
Temp and Jerd have yet
I play blackout wagers, but not S&D wagers, man.
Temp will be just 100 points off streaks after that defuse. Some great opening rounds from the side of Splyce.
I guess the good thing for them, like, frequencies, maybe one of the more simpler maps when it comes to search and destroy, just with those quick rotations. You don't have to be, you know, as mid-round heavy when it comes to those decision makings. A lot of the times it's 5-on-5 retakes or hitting out a bomb site.
You feel like the shorter these rounds are, maybe the better you feel about Splyce?
Probably,
like,
yeah, right,
Keep these rounds quick, win or loss. Just try not to get into those deep rounds where you have tough positions with the role changes and the
Well, it's just like maps like Hacienda, Gridlock, where you're constantly just trying to have to make those adjustments throughout the map. Frequency's a little bit different. It's a lot of, I'm going to snipe over you, just go, right?
Pharaoh, once again with the first blood. Back-to-back first bloods for him. Can this one turn into a round on the scoreboard?
The difference is after he hits the snipe, Aches doesn't go down, so they keep the man advantage. That was the problem last time. And Splyce, it looks like they're double sniping. They had Temp doing it, now Nolson top middle as well. So bomb being planted, man advantage for Envy, and they're going all the way around. All 5 players are wrapping the base. Well, Aqua, he's going to have a lot to work with right here.
Wins the first, snaps onto the second. That just cannot happen. Aqua gets 2, and now it's a 3 versus 3 with 30 seconds on the clock.
And he gets all that info.
Back it up.
He gets all that information. Look at the rotation that comes out of Splyce. They know where they're at. They know it was such a 5-man stack on the flank. Hook, though, trying to win a one-on-one, able to do so. Pharaoh hits another snipe, and just like that, it's a 1 versus 3, but Hook able to win those gunfights with the SOG.
I thought for sure you felt real good about Splyce after Aqua gets the 2 kills in the back. But from there on, it is all Envy. Hook goes huge. Pharaoh connects with a snipe. So I believe they combined for 4 kills in that round, and now at least able to get 1 win on the board behind those first bloods.
Hey, here's Hook on that retake.
That one.
Looked like Jerd was a little weak, though. From some, I don't know if he tried to hit top middle and maybe got caught, and then Jerd just goes for it.
And Hook wins the next one with, what, 8 HP?
8 HP. Maybe Looney has a chance there after he wins that one. His Pharaoh had a sniper.
Taking a look at the snipers on either side. Pharaoh and Nolson once again. Pharaoh gets a hit marker, but not able to make Temp pay that time. Looney, he's got the kill with the Sog. Nolson comes across to try and get the pick, and Pharaoh and Nolson once again just going at it across this map. Pharaoh can't get away from the cluster that comes in, so that'll be advantage over to Splyce. And this will be the round decided more than likely right here. Aches, last man standing. Decimate blows himself over the cluster. Aches just gets away with 2 HP. Do they chase it?
Looks like they're just watching both ladders right now. He has some time to work with, misses a jump, and maybe that's a good thing, because that changed up the timing.
Yeah, I think if he got through the first time, he was dead, right? He gets one, but gets traded out instantly.
All right, Ginger.
Yeah, I love what Splyce did right there. So they sent Jerd, and I think it was Looney towards the elevator side, but they actually sent Jerd through top middle. He flanked through elevator, and I don't think Envy was ready for it. That's what turns into that first blood. Nolson, I don't think you have to piece out again. You have first blood, you have man advantage. Just, you know, that's one of those situations.
Well, thankfully they're able to win the round. Yeah. It just looked too easy for Pharaoh, right? Pharaoh 5 and 3, but Silly needs to get going. He's sitting at 0 and 4 right now.
Hugh started doing
chance for another first blood, and what a snap it is.
He started doing like a keto diet or something.
I think of his 5 deaths, what, 4 to Pharaoh?
And this is what 100 Thieves had to deal with last week on this map. They were down 5-1, but it was Pharaoh who just hit snipe after snipe after snipe.
He's pretty good.
Right here. Temp is able to find 1, so 3 versus 4. At least able to bring it back. They know they have this A side open.
That makes it a whole lot more manageable than a 5v3. They'll now go to get the bomb down.
Nobody's watching over him, though. He might have some horrible timing. They're trying to watch both top, middle, and the flank. Aqua behind the bomb at least finds 1. Somehow still alive, but it's Pharaoh again, who's able to connect with the snipe. Now it's all on the Looney. Has the ICR, okay, but doesn't expect a second challenge.
Tries to get in a window, gets caught. I thought after Aqua somehow got a kill from the bomb, I was like, oh my god, Splyce is going to get this done. He had no right getting a kill with that timing, but
Pharaoh hits the snipe above him.
Yep. That's what every single one of his kills is a snipe, I think. It's like 6 now.
That sounds about right.
We've seen some teams where it's like one player snipes on one map, another snipes on another. What does that usually boil down to? Is it just literally a comfort thing just with instant
it's which bomb site are you playing? Right, like a lot of the times. I just think it comes down to, yeah, like this is a bomb site. This team likes to hit a lot, so might as well snipe over it. Yeah, typically it's just comfort on those bomb sites.
Because Splyce is a team that comes to mind. I mean, what, Looney will snipe on payload, Temple snipes, but everywhere else. Nolson's now had it out. I mean,
well, a lot of the times it's sort of like, it's one of those mid-game adjustments where it's like, I think if I snipe, I can be able to stop these consistent pushes. And Pharaoh with another hit marker. But first blood to Envy. That was Huku was able to find it on the temp, but Aqua was able to bring it back. Look at the pressure. Decimate, I don't know if he's going to be ready for this. At least finds 1.
3 versus 3 now. Nolson going to go ahead and back it up. Bomb down. And just right outside their balcony, it looks like 4 Envy. So they're going to get that picked up and now think of their plan of attack as they've got 40 seconds remaining to work with. Nolson will be looking over B. Looney's got eyes on mid. And Aqua eyes on A. So they're pretty split up right now. I mean, they can take a 3-on-1 hit really to either site, and it's going to rely on Looney's rotation.
Yeah, Nolson to stay alive because like he's not going to get a ton of information. Bomb being planted. Ace is going to push on up. Pre-fire with the ICR. So where is Looney coming from? Bomb planted. 3 versus 3. Can he catch the bomb planter? Nice shots from Ace with that ICR.
Advantage still to Envy. Aqua and Nolson developing the push. Aches wins another 1-on-1. 1 player to deal with in the back elbow. Nolson, 1 versus 3. Pharaoh will shut him down, and that's a big round out of Envy.
Yeah, it's just, it comes down to Aches. That 1 versus 1 against Looney. If that goes the way of Looney, it's a different story. But he's able to get away with his life, and they can just play from their pipes. They know they have man advantage no matter what.
I swear
I'm looking for a picture right now.
Where they get a clean first blood, and then next thing I know, it's 4 versus 4, like 10,
to send
15
to
seconds
attach.
later.
Because he posts
They
like
haven't
a
done the best
throwback
job
picture.
just capitalizing on,
And I got one that's pretty funny
on the
on
early
matches.
advantage. Yeah, they got the round win there, but a bit tougher than I think it needed to be. Splyce all out A. Envy all out towards mid-map and B.
Where's it at?
No eyes on A, so this should be a quick plant. But now as Aches comes out, what's he going to see? And that is a legion of Splyce players. He is the hell out of there, and he's out of there quickly.
Well, and you sort of like this play because what does this do when you just go towards this A side? It's just staying away from Pharaoh's sniper, B side, and top middle. Just stay away from it.
Nice
Try to
shots,
avoid it as much as possible. Aches once again finds Looney, makes it a 4 versus 4. But bomb planted, but a lot of map control over to Envy, who try to hit some shots on Aqua. Aqua somehow alive. Silly though, inside elevator, he's gonna get taken down. Aqua still up, forces Decimate to be one shot.
2v2.
2 versus 2 now. Under 30 seconds to work with. Temp and Olsen going up against Aches and Decimate. Decimate wins his one-on-one. Aches wins another one. That's 4 in a row for Aches. 225.
Pat is frying
And
now.
ever closer after the defuse comes in is now Envy looks at their first lead of the search and destroy.
Yeah, and because they planted on the backside of that bomb, even if you have elevator control, you can't check the defuse. So that forces Temp to go inside that window, and that's just an easy read. You're going to see right here. Thought Aqua did enough there. Almost gets Decimate as well. He's down to 10, but they know it, right? He's seeing nobody. Elevator able to find the SOG. That's the one-on-one that decides the round.
Huge round for Decimate and Aches to get the 4th round in for Envy. Desperately trying to take a 2-0 edge within this best of 5. They're going to take it straight to A, and it's aggression out of Splyce. They're going to meet it out. This looks like the first hard point. Here we go. One team kill in for Splyce. Jerd, though, going big, gets another. The advantage was to Envy, but it looks like it's going to be Splyce coming out on top.
That's perfect.
And it was a 3-on-5, right, at that spot?
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't watch it, but
I got to take a look at the minimap again.
I saw that it was going on.
Obviously, but when the first push came in, I'm pretty sure it was a 3-on-5 numbers to Envy. Jerd even gets a team kill in this sequence, and somehow they still come out with the numbers.
Well, you just don't expect it if you're Envy, right? Just a hard counter, and that's exactly what Splyce want to do. Again, these last 2 rounds, their goal is avoid Pharaoh with the sniper. Just go to this inner bomb site. Just try to not let him find a pick top, middle, or towards those B pipes.
Well, and how much harder does his job get once you're sniping in transition to a site first setup and hard aiming an incoming push?
And here's the adjustment. No sniper. And they're playing towards this A site, and Splyce reads it correctly. Say, you know what? They're probably going to stack towards B, or towards A. Let's just go to B. You have Temp, who's watching the flank. He has to be careful, though. He's going to be the lone man. I thought Envy was going to push on through there. Not. So this gives that opportunity for Temp maybe to make it play top middle, or just rotate back towards his pipes.
Nice grenade in. Doesn't do as much damage as I thought it would on to Jerd. He's still able to stay up, and yeah, the flak will assist him greatly there. They trade 2 for 2. Hook gets the 2 for Envy. Now 3-on-3.
Cluster buys time.
Not a lot of time to work with. Yeah, 20 seconds to go on the clock. Looney and Timp go big. Last guy up is Pharaoh, and he gets cut down. Mid-round reads from Splyce pay it off.
Yeah, great call there. Jerd with a heads-up play to have flak jacking on. Both him and Aqua both find kills towards the front side.
It felt like that frag hit him for like 10. Like,
yeah.
It just didn't look like it did anything.
Again, what's the trend? No sniper on Pharaoh. That's been the difference maker. That was the difference maker for Envy.
I mean, he hasn't got a kill since
he's
3-4 rounds ago, basically,
yeah.
right?
Maybe like 3 rounds ago. But he does have it back out.
nah.
Well, he's going to find a couple of
You
targets.
can decimate or not, brothers.
Aggressive towards his B side, but they're going to play inner. Temp gets
Oh.
aggressive, smokes him with the Maddox. What a shot from Temp.
Yeah, you don't see that often at that range. Those are some shots. Usually, you see an ICR in the kill feed when that goes down, but wow, does Pharaoh get peeled off the map? And now Splyce with advantage in the round that could decide things here in map 2.
Sure does get taken down, but a quick trade. They're just trying to play their numbers. This is exactly what Splyce wants. The hit marker comes in for Nolson, 2 versus 2. And be able to bring it back.
And looks like they're going to stick right on the plant. They're just going to go ahead and get it down.
Like get caught.
Aggression's going to come in. Nolson with the nice read. Aches wins the first one-on-one. Now to clutch up at a 1v2. He's at 57 HP. He's hiding, but you can't hide from Nolson. The super sub comes in.
I didn't see him rush to right.
Play, and Splyce even up the series.
I like that from Nolson, right? Able to find the kill on the bomb planter, and then in a one-on-one to decide the game. He sticks to his advantage. Maybe sometimes you see some players back on up, realize the situation, but he's like, you know what, I still see you're weak. He stopped his heal. I think that's why he goes. And Ace is like, well, I'm screwed.
Yeah, he did not really have many options there.
Well, what now, NB 0-6?
Yeah, their search is good.
Nope.
Bad.
Pharaoh's sniper's good.
Yeah, that's true. But once you eliminate that from contention, yeah, that was nuts. That reminds me of like back in IW when someone hit like K-bar shots that were like NV4 range. Like, gunless would do. I'd be like, dear Lord. But some great shots from Temp. A big win from Splyce. Control next.